Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Boy, man, that was a weird mix-up of a thing that happened. I don't know why my audio cut out. Yeah. Alright, well. I think we're ready to get things started. Let me take care of this here for just a second. Do. Oop. We'll do this one. Okie dokie, there we go. Ow! Just punched my elbow. Okay. Yellow, everybody's the Game 27. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft, the Hardcore Survival Challenge series on Minecraft Xbox One edition of Minecraft. Originally recorded on July 26th. And today is Friday. And you know what that means. You're going to fish for an hour. And maybe do some other stuff. But mainly, it's to fish. Because we do need to get that freaking mending that is just keep eluding us and hiding. And has just become just an overall absolute pain. So, we're going to try. We're probably not going to get anything. But, you know, we've got to try. Real quick, I'm going to quickly point this out. Because I do feel like this is worth mentioning. Nice. Okay. I can deal with that. Give me my iron. And then we got a whole bunch of iron cooking away. We'll kind of leave that there. And turn this all into blocks. I think I can do one more. Yep. And then I want to do that. I can maybe do two more. Bingo. Trying to operate on as minimum of iron as possible. We are still trying to complete the beacon. Is still the plan. Actually, hang on. I actually wonder if I have, like, I still want to keep the outline, maybe. But I wonder if I have enough to, like, work on, like, the second layer. Dang it. No, I kind of don't. Alright. Still need to clear all this stuff. Alright, well, we're not going to focus on this. We can always, we'll have plenty of time to always come back to this stuff. We got some fishing to do. Ow. Slap that in there, there to there. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, that was gonna get this real quick. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get everything situated and organized. Okay. Turn this on to sticks. Back to wood. There we go. Alright. This is the only thing I did outside of stream, mainly because I literally just looked up a YouTube video about how to do this, and I just thought, it's like, well, what's really the point? I'll get to the spider later on, but I just really wanted to like hurry up and like be able to record before it gets too late. I try to have these come out roughly around the same time. You know, I try sometimes, it doesn't always work, but I really do try. Alright, so down to the abandoned mine shaft. I'll work on the spider spawner one for later, but for now, at least for the skeleton one, the first one, not the second one. Honestly, since I have one like zombie, like, you know, the other one I've kind of like left in like my crude, like mishmash kind of way. So I think I'm just gonna kind of like leave it like that for right now. This is the right way, right? Yeah, it is. Trust the torches. And here we go. Alright, so then we go right down here. You know, see, we already got kind of like an assortment of stuff going on. And there we go, like magic. It's like magic. So that's, yeah, that's that. Just wanted to show everybody that. I know there's all this, like, iron stuff right here, but there's also stuff on the ladder, so if I need it, I'll get to it. But for right now, golden. Like I said, I'll mine all this stuff. It's right now, it's not, you know, mining's not what I'm supposed to do. I can say that for my Mining Monday kind of thing. But right now, it's Friday, we go on a fish. Because we need that mending. And then maybe at night, we can see if we can find some zombie villagers. Right now, it's just, I'm gonna, basically, I'm taking somebody in a white coat, that's it. I really don't need anybody else really at this point. You know, I don't see how anybody else would be really useful right now. So, forget it. Oh yeah, I'm 47. Just saw that. Okay. Oh, it's night damage, so we're gonna get that shot right there. Alright. Quick look around. Gosh, I love Dip Strider. So good. Yeah, let's create more creepers. Spiders. Zombie villagers, please, if you wouldn't mind. Zombie villagers. I got one. Not the one I want, though. I would, but really, at this point, you know, at this stage of the game, I need to do better. Try to torch down area. I don't need to do that. More creepers, yay! need any of that stuff. I don't think we're gonna find any. We got that one, but you know, Let's see. Widow Mansion always has some stuff. Sometimes. No dice so far. Nope. I see anything on the horizon. That beacon looks cool. That beacon looks cool. That's a regular zombie. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, what are you? Hello. Just randomly sitting out here in the middle of the ocean, eh? Okay. That was weird. Okay, we're gonna make our way towards back. Yeah, I think I got him. Oh yeah. Good. Clean off. Yeah, I know, whatever. There we go. Yeah, I think Morning's gonna be setting up here pretty soon. I think it's a bust for today. Yeah, that's what I thought you were. Drop anything? Nope. Armor's still fine, right? Oh yeah. You are a husk. You throw me off because they have like white chests, so it's like, oh yeah, this might be a. No, it's not. It's not. Looks like that was like a new moon. That is a witch, isn't it? Thought I saw somebody sneaking up on me. Alright, looks like we didn't get anything. Alright, there's that witch in there. I'm gonna get it. That was weird. It's like it was like passive. I'll tell you what though. Besides the fact if it wasn't just a massive pain, witch farms I think I gotta be like one of like the coolest things like to actually like get up and running. Alright, yeah, sun's almost up. Alright, so we'll sleep off the rest of the night. And let's go to work. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of that, alrighty. Whoop. And let's get this show on the road. So the position. And let's go fishing! Oh boy. Gosh, it'd be so cool and like to actually like get this like beacon done. What? I wonder why they couldn't put like luck on like beacons. Like who would ever really use that? Oh gosh, here we go. The garbage has set in. I need fish. She hang on. Whoa. That's fine. Oh boy. Gosh. Why did they have to make this so hard? I'm serious. It's for... I get mending, but like, geez, like, make it like, good grief, like it's like the rarest thing in the world. Oh, I gotta get rid of something. I'm pretty sure that was a fish. See, like, mending on the bow. Can you give me, like, mending on a book? I was just reading about this. They actually had it, a while ago, I guess. Oh. That apparently, there was a time. It could be still a thing now, maybe. That they had. There was a way you can get mending and infinity on a bow. You would literally have just a never-ending supply of arrows. Like it would literally never end. And that sounds amazing. Put that over there. Go make sure there wasn't anything else I missed. I don't think there was. Yeah, it was just more fish. It's so good. Except for that, I don't want that. Books. Enchanted books. Stop that. Bunked me. This is something I've also kind of thought about. So there's a game that's coming out to the Switch in, I think, less than a month. Yeah, I think it's actually less than a month or about a month about now. Called Yu-Gi-Oh! Link Evolution or something like that. And so it's like I've kind of like gone back and forth about whether or not I wanted to stream Yu-Gi-Oh! On here. Obviously, I wouldn't do it through Link Evolution because it's a Switch exclusive for some reason. I hopefully it gets ported over to Xbox or something like that. Because then, if it does, oh gosh, I'd probably consider getting it. Because it's probably like most things. It's, you know, I think it's like an indie game almost. Oh, leather boots. Woo! See, look at this. I'm getting all these bows. I don't care about the bows. Yeah, I'm, if it comes out for, like, you know, for Xbox, it's just depending if it was like, you know, like 20 bucks or something like that, then I would maybe consider getting it. Because I skipped out on this one because I still had the other versions. You know, I still have the Good Grief Decades Duel Plus and Millennium Duels on the other one. And those are still fun to play. From time to time. The Link Evolution sounds interesting, considering it's like, oh, well, you know, it'd actually be kind of cool with its, like, pretty up-to-current format. Like, I can actually play, depending on how many links they put into it, like, actual, like, full power, like, nobleness, stuff like that. Which, by the way, if you guys kind of know about this, I do a lot of Noble Knight stuff on my YouTube channel, which you can check out for yourself. It's the same name, Gamers127. So, bone. I will never need bones like ever again. I will never need arrows ever again. If I need it, I know exactly where to go. Oh my gosh! I saw so much stuff. I'm like, no. Bane of Arthropods, Thorns 2 efficiency. Tell you what, I'm really casting it in. Alright, skip that. There's nothing really I want out of that book. There we go. But, you know, whatever. It's got efficiency 4. You know, maybe I can do something to make it work. Something, I don't know. I suppose that's another thing too. Is so I made a video a while back about like my ultimate inventory, because for people who have been watching this, I have all my inventory spots. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. Anyway, I have all my inventory spots in a particular order, and it's been like that. I think pretty much since I've started the game. You know, some people have it some other way. So it's that, and then of course, you know, the shulker box. The shulker box, it used to be before it was an extra pickaxe or whatever. This is about the only like flexible position. Is that pickaxe? The pickaxe is there because what it used to be before was a silk touch pickaxe, because then you could do it with the ender chest. So then that's what I had those two spaces for. Of course, then wood, crafting table and furnace, just so you always have that stuff. On my old world, it's something too. I had lava buckets, just the one, in case I was to face somebody. But then I realized it's like, you know, then on in hindsight, you know, I kind of decided it's like, you know what would probably be a whole lot better. Oh gosh, would be to have milk, because then if somebody hits you with like splash potions of poison or something like that, you could just drink it off. Granted, it kind of like ruins all the buffs that you would have had on you, but you know, whatever. And then axe, you know, those are interchangeable. It's between my axe and the water bucket. Flint and iron to make flint and steel, essentially. That's what that's for. And then arrows, because then that's also another thing you can use with the flint, is then to make arrows. As if I really need to use it. This is supposed to be an extra spot. The elytra, and then of course the ender pearls are interswappable. The splash potion of healing, I could probably replace with like a splash potion of strength, which wouldn't take that long. I could actually do it right now. It's healing because I feel like, at least in hardcore, it's not so much me killing mobs, it's making sure I survive said mobs. So that's kind of why I'm doing the healing. You can kind of replace it with a splash potion of strength if you really wanted to, I suppose. Of course, Totem of Undying. Golden Apples, you would have to figure out like something else to do for it, but you know, Totem of Undying, and then that is replaceable with the map. It used to be for a long time. The map was always like a staple. This is actually where the map should be, is where my golden apples are. But then I realized is then when you place them. Oh, man. Playing enough of this hard mode stuff. Again, I say it's the hardcore survival challenge, but I've beaten the challenge, and now it's just hard mode survival. Essentially, now it's what it is at this point. I'm still, of course, on like the 1 life-ish thing, I think. I still never really figured out if I do want to do a 1 life thing, or it's like if, because I beat the challenge, that I should get an extra life. I don't know. But like I said, though, it's kind of my series. I kind of just want to do whatever. And then, of course, golden apples, regular golden apples. I would swap those around, but, you know, these will still keep me alive, you know, same way. And it's not as expensive. Living in Mesa, though, I mean, it's nice, but golly, you know, I'm especially now that I have this beacon thing. Man, I am going through like materials like it's nobody's business. I thought I had enough iron for the beacon. I did not. I absolutely did not even come close with how much materials I need. I barely had enough for like maybe 2.5 layers if I actually took out the outer ring. I should have also put the rest of the stuff away. And then I have, because these 4 spaces were the bow, the shovel, the book, and then there's extra space. These are empty spots because that's supposed to be for a suit of armor to take it all off. Feathers, because you need the feathers for flint. And I think that was it, why I have the feathers. I could have sworn there was something else, but I know... Oh, I think for fireworks, maybe. But, so that's that. Cobblestone, you know, that's always just forever. Firework rockets, so you can get around with the elytra. Dirt, it's just always good to have a stack of dirt on, just in case for whatever reason. You know, just you ever need anything. Empty spot, and then coal. Okay, another one of these. And then, of course, then going into the main lineup is then the pickaxe on the left, sword on the right. To the right of that is the bow, food, shovel, ender pearls, torches, regular golden apples, and then a bucket of water. Bucket of water because it's like, you know, it could actually be a really ideal, like, good lifesaver in a way. Yeah, because if you're falling from real damage, there is a chance that you can, like, spam the water bucket. I obviously wouldn't want to do it right now, but, you know, there is a way that you could, like, potentially save yourself from it. Gosh, ugh. So, that's why that's there. Oh, hello. Okay, now we're fine. There's your shaman. That was weird. And so yeah, then that's the ultimate inventory. Oh gosh. We're not really getting anything. Tell you what, that we're really putting the gas in though for this thing. Well, it's actually back to level 50. The one problem I'm going to have is if I do get to level 50, I'm never going to want to come out of level 50. Actually, hang on. You know what? Let's just put all this stuff away right now. It's not like I'm doing anything of crucial, vital importance. Oh gosh, let's see. Look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. So if I really need another powerful bow. At some point, now that I have a skeleton spawner, I might like level grind all that stuff out. I don't know. I don't want to because the level grinding, man, it's pretty boring. I think I've explained this before. But really, all I ever do for level grinding is... So you sit in front of the spawner, like, say, like the zombie spawner for whatever reason. So then they all come in, whatever, you know, they all do their thing. I switch off the channel's auxiliary and then just go into, like, just the TV mode, and I'll watch something for, like, 5-10 minutes, wait till it goes to commercial, turn back onto Minecraft, kill everything, get all the experience, you know, put everything away, yada yada, whatever. And then just rinse and repeat, basically. Oh, I didn't have it out. Yeah, then that's all I do for that, basically. It's really boring, and you know, either that or I'll listen to like some music on like my MP3 player or something like that. Name tag. I can hold on to it for now. Used to kind of fill up these like empty spaces. Pufferfish. Eventually, now that the wither's dead, I would like to defeat like the Minecraft like trifecta of bosses, and eventually go try and tackle the Elder Guardian, which I think I would say ironically would probably be the easiest thing to do. And then eventually, then what I would really like to do is then once I clear out all the Elder Guardians, is then make a Guardian farm. Prismarine and all that. Oh, yeah. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Saddle. Sure, why not? Freaking the more the merrier on saddles, man. You know, nah. Screw it. I actually have one, like, sitting in there. The spawn chest, because I found one when I went to the skeleton spawner. Yeah, I found one over there. Gosh, there's so much stuff. Quick, going back to the Yu-Gi-Oh thing for just a second. I do find that it's kind of interesting that I've had a whole bunch of people tease me and kind of like make fun of me because my YouTube videos on how I build Noble Knights, nobody likes them. Oh gosh, more cells. Sure, why not? Actually, hang on, where's the other? Hey, let's actually see how much cells we got. I thought I have a full line. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. Oh yes, I do. Yeah. So screw that. I don't need them. Eventually, if like the horses really did like openly like betray me, stuff like that, I would definitely consider it. But until we get to that point, pass. Especially since they keep on despawning on me, even after I give them custom names and whatever have you. That is annoying. But at the same time, I kind of don't care. It's really not that I have the Elytra and stuff like that. It's if I have to get somewhere like fast or something like that, I could take that and then just repair it later. I don't want to do that. Hang on. Let me see something here for a second. Okay, no, I got that. I still have no idea what I had that redstone. I have the redstone in my editor chest slot, and I still don't know why. The only thing, literally the only thing that came across my mind, because I looked this up and like I looked up all uses for redstone, was for compasses, or compasses, and then eventually like to make maps, something like that. That's literally the only thing I could think of that somewhere in my subconscious, like, yeah, use redstone. That's a great idea. But like 64, like redstone, you need 1, I think, to make the compass. Oh, Frostwalker. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool indeed. At the same time, though, I have the depth strider on, so... Gosh, I'm just raking them all in. Still, that's cool. Ah, there we go. Keep trying to run away. More fish. So I kind of have to remember that around the 28 mark is kind of where I finished. Just thinking out loud. Golly. Every time I see the book, I just keep thinking, it's like, here's the mending. It's the mending. It's not. It's the one part that kind of like annoys me is definitely, I think, if I do get the mending, I really honestly think I really should give it to the helmet. I know the legs have more damage, but now here's kind of my reasoning behind doing it for the helmet. The helmet's pretty much set up and ready to go. I'm literally waiting for this one to essentially break. Because if that helmet is fine, and I give it the mending, then I don't have to worry about helmets. And then I'm still back to this nonsense. But anyway, I can make another pair of pants and essentially achieve the similar result. There's only like 2 enchantments you can put on these things besides the mending. It's protection, unbreaking, thorns, and mending. I'm pretty sure it's all you can put on pants. And so since I'm literally skipping 2 of them, because mending would be one of them, is unbreaking and protection. You can get protection, and then you can get unbreaking from books or whatever, or you just enchant another pair of pants, you know. You know, one of them will give you unbreaking there. It's just there's not really a whole lot you can get from it. Golly. Alright, this will be the last one. Let's put the stuff away. Frostwalker, though, that's pretty cool. I can dig that. Alright, Frostwalker, there we go. Yeah, burr this. It's cold outside. Shut up. It's really not. I actually really like this summer weather. It actually got kind of cool. It's like that. That is like ideal like summer conditions. It's just if it never got past like I think 85 degrees. If it never got past 85 degrees in the summer, I don't think I'd complain. Hey guys. Egg. Hang on. Get egged. Yes. Alright, we're gonna take a quick look. See if we can get lucky. I don't think I was gonna get lucky with the witches. So we're just gonna shut that down before this thing even has a chance to take off. I also have spiders. This is a random large amount of spiders. So maybe towards the end of my rail here. There was that time where it's like I did find 2 zombie villagers that could have been like brands like cartographers or something like that, and I tried to save both. I tried to save both because I was so desperate for mending, and I killed them both. Oh, it was so defeating. It was so awful. Yeah. Whatever. I keep fooling myself. I keep looking over at like chat, expecting like something to be read. It's my own stuff that I said at like the beginning. I did that to hopefully be a little bit more like inviting, I guess, quote unquote. Really, the big thing that I wanted, was try to see if I could trigger the bots to make sure that those things are all up to speed and working. I can tell you right now, though, the thing that's going to get annoying is if that thing really does take off. Because I have it set for what I consider my chat to be right now is kind of slow-ish. So if chatter like picks up, those things are going to like explode. Which, again, shouldn't be too bad. I get roughly maybe one like chatty stream like once a month, give or take, which is fine. It's just I kind of like it like that. It's really like I've kind of like said this from like the beginning, is I would never really want this to like explode in like crazy nonsense or whatever. It's just if it could like stay like just a small, you know, like put together like community, that's all I think I would really want. I wouldn't really want like a big like full blown thing that I have to take care of like all the time, full time, something like that. It'd be cool to be able to do this full time, but there's no first off, there's no way, and B, just simply like I could not see it happening. It's for some people it's doable. It's very much doable, but again, the whole YouTube, Twitch thing, it's a very fragile thing, and having to sort of depend on people's generosity is something I could see, if the chat was like dedicated enough. Believe me, I can. But at the same time, I can also see where, if the economy takes a hit and stuff like that, it's like, and if people really need to like save the money, stuff like that, for like just even like emergency purposes, stuff like that. It's just like that's where I would feel like genuinely like sorry for people, because it's like, because if it ever came to the fact, where it's like I would never want people to like sacrifice their own like money like just for this. I don't see how what I do is worth X amount of dollars. This is something that I just like doing for the fun of it. Oh, that was pretty cool. And so I feel like if this something like became like the job or something like that, I would get bored of it kind of quick. Maybe. I don't know. But especially like full time, like if I did this for literally 40 hours, like I would get kind of tired. Like to do this for like at least 8 hours for 40 hours, that's a hefty thing. Especially considering that I only do this for like an hour a day at most. I say hour a day, but that's kind of like that's a poor choice, because I don't do an hour. It's kind of I've thought about doing a schedule, but at the same time, with how stuff comes up, you know, all the time. Ooh, pants, sweet. If I ever did find a guy. Where'd it go? Nope. Okay, cool. Just regular pants. Hello, cow. Ow. Oh, what are you? Oh, that was a husk. Dang it. Every time, like, I see one of those things, it's like, I really have to, like, not restrain myself, but, like, alright, come on, hitbox, hello. It's, okay. I remember this, like, really old show that used to be on Cartoon Network called Cow and Chicken? Like, I realized this really early on when I made the cow and, like, chicken farm stuff like that. It's like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I've recreated, like, cow and chicken, like, so many freaking times. But it's like, oh no. And so it's like, every time I look at that, like, I have to think, it's like, don't sing the theme song. Don't sing the theme song. Like, just don't do it. Just don't do it. It was a weird show, Cow and Chicken, but it was a good show. A lot of those, like, really, like, early 1990s shows to like, I'd say middle of 2000s. I'm trying to think. It's like, this is where it kind of get a little tough, because I would say really for the most part, like, American cartoons have kind of gone in a different direction to what it used to be. Like this is just, you know, this is a really easy example. Really easy example. Is take Nickelodeon, for instance. Drake and Josh. Smash hit. Everybody loves Drake and Josh. Everybody. Okay? Nickelodeon finds out that, you know, this one show was like a gold mine of a hit, something like that. Actually, this stuff's all garbage anyway. Anyway, so then somewhere along the lines, they're like, live action, everything, like literally everything, and just like, you know, throw the dart on the board. Like, hopefully this will be as big a hit as Jake and Josh, as Drake and Josh. And that's, I think, primarily, what Nickelodeon's lineup is. Of course, they still had SpongeBob. You know, SpongeBob's been, you know, like, the king of Nickelodeon for, like, since debut, almost. It used to be Rugrats, but then, you know, that got upsetted. And then that's been going for a long time. I'm trying to think of what's Cartoon Network's longest running show. And that's a good question for the wiki. But yeah, then it's like, that's all what it is. Because I think what, like, the current thing now is, for the most part, is... I know they try to, like, put, like, some, like, new cartoons out there. But... gosh. Like, for the most part, it's just, if I scroll through channels, it's essentially, like, what? Henry Danger and SpongeBob, and that's about it. And then, like, some other, like, live-action shows that I've, like, never heard of. And then, oh, well... Cartoon Network, like, oh, yeah, I was gonna say, it's definitely not the reigning one, but Teen Titans Go. That's the SpongeBob of Cartoon Network, essentially. It's just like, we could do anything, you know, talented voice cast, you know, Tara Strong, all those people, talented voice cast, no problem. Like, you could easily do, like, whatever you want with that voice cast. I can't think of what it is. It's too late for me to be thinking this hard. I knew what all of them were, but then I just dropped after I said Tara Strong. But yeah, oh gosh, I need to get that back down there. Oh, hello. Hey, Faden. I'm doing all right. How about yourself? Currently fishing for mending right now. It's taking forever, by the way. Not too great. How's mining and crafting? Well, sorry to hear that. You're not doing too good. Mining's going all right. I got a couple good caves going. Crafting, I suppose, is going all right. Got the. I can't see. Hang on. I'll show you. I got a beacon going, so I'm working on that right now. That's the big craft project for right now. Eventually, what I would like to do is then make like the magic carpet from like Aladdin. I thought that'd be kind of a cool build. Have you ever considered making a cake? Yes, I know. Okay. It's funny you mentioned this, Faded. I have thought about making an AFK fish farm. The one problem you have with it, because I've seen people do it for like Bedrock and stuff like that. The one problem you have with it, the one problem, is you need an auto-clicker. And I'm doing this with the controller. So I would have to like, you know, go onto like the marketplace, go find an auto-clicker, download the auto-clicker and stuff like that. So every time that it responds to like the no block sound, it would then do it. But for console, a little bit harder. People on PC, you got it real easy. Because the auto-clicker would be super easy. So, nope, good old-fashioned regular mining. Or regular, gotta pay attention to your own fishing. Now let's get this down. Boop. I've thought about it, though. If you have any ideas on how to do the auto one without having to use an auto clicker, I'm all ears. When I used to play Minecraft, I used to. Yeah, there you go. That's a good idea. What I used to do, not for Minecraft Xbox, is you know that old game Halo Reach or whatever. It used to be at least for I can't remember when it was, but in Halo Reach for offline, if you played for like 3 hours or whatever, you can get like 20,000 credits or whatever. And so I would just I would do the same thing where I would put my controller on the ground so it would always have me like moving. Make yourself invincible and then just keep getting all this stuff. It doesn't matter if you kill yourself or not, or I don't think you could if you were invincible or something like that. But yeah, I just did that and then left the controller there. And then when I came back from school, end the game. Because then I'm still collecting all the XP or whatever, and then just gain like 50,000 credits and then just buy everything. Again, not a bad idea though. I do appreciate that. I appreciate the suggestion. Do you still play Minecraft on Xbox, or are you kind of like a PC kind of guy? Person. PC kind of person. I just want a mending. I just want the mending. That's all I want. See, look at this stupid stuff. Stupid. Mending that. Curse of vanishing that. Garbage. Dang it. I actually play neither. Oh! Interesting. What kind of Minecraft do you play? Is like a Pocket Edition or a PlayStation? Because that's all I got. Is then there was that Bedrock, Java. I have a job and I plan to buy a new Xbox when I get a paycheck, but at the moment I just play on my phone. Good. All right. That's good. When you get, are you gonna get the Bedrock, or are you gonna get the Xbox One edition? I mean, obviously, technically, if you get the Xbox One edition, you get the regular one for free. So it's just people have always asked me this. It's like, why don't I play Bedrock? To be able to like do this, you know, is pretty nice. Like, it's not like, you know, like automatically it's like, it's kind of sticky, like, and it's very gritty. You know, this feels pretty like fluid. Like, I can do this. It doesn't like stick around so much. Like, you know, in Bedrock, like it kind of like halts in like places, and you have to like really like force it out of like its box, and that's kind of annoying, and I don't like that. Also, really the big selling thing that I don't like about it is crafting. I've gotten so used to that kind of crafting menu. Oh my gosh. I've gotten so used to that crafting menu that having to do everything from like its like crafting book thing, I'm not sold on it. XS1 because that's just what I'm used to. Okay. Alright. Oh my gosh. Alright. Seriously, it's not night? Oh, fair enough. Alright, never mind. Fair, fair. Alright, it's the night now. Yay. I had an Xbox, but it broke, unfortunately. So we'll see what happens. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. I'm underwater. I still have my like original like Xbox 360 Elite that I got from, oh gosh. See, it's 2019. It's like 15 years old, something like that, give or take. I won it on a raffle, and I still have it to this day. I don't do much on it anymore, mainly because since it can't connect. Oh gosh, forget that sound. Since it can't connect to the live anymore, it's really not worth the hassle. It's giving me all this mending stuff. I don't need mending stuff. Just give me a mending book. I want you to remember when you get famous, I was one of your first viewers. Thank you, Ed. Thank you. I'll tell you right now, if you're here for the conversation about 20 minutes ago, it ain't gonna happen. I'll tell you right now, it ain't gonna happen. I appreciate it, but it's not going to happen. And please don't misunderstand it for this being just like a negative connotation or something like this. I'm just being real. There's no way. It's going good. Like I'll be honest. Like Twitch is actually going much better for me than YouTube has. I've done YouTube for 5 years, and I've only done Twitch for this will be about 2 years, something like that. And so I was looking through my old. I kept making YouTube milestones on the anniversary of when I made the channel, stuff like that. Twitch is going like 5 times faster than I ever did on YouTube. For the most part, only people watch my YouTube for my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, and then this is kind of where I just do like the main stuff, interact with like my audience a little bit better. Gosh, I'm getting so much garbage. Why is that being rampy? Yay! Bot working! Huzzah! A little late bot, but that's okay. Ay. Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. The thing that's going to get really annoying is when I come back to have to edit this. It's going to be this still frame right here, right now. It's going to look just like this the entire time for all three of my choices to put for the auto thumbnail. That's what it's going to be. Clownfish. I keep trying to like move around so it at least changes the variance and stuff like that. Oh. Mending Enchanted Book. 3 words. Game. Throw me a bone, dang it. Okay? I'm at almost at level 50 for Pete's sake. Alright. Well. Put that right there. Hi. This is the one thing that I noticed with the fishing is getting tripwire hooks, because the outline of the tripwire hooks, and it's so small, as it's not like a big icon in your menu. That when I first started, it baffled me when it's like, what's taking my inventory? Tripwire hook in the corner. Yep. Don't need that either. I don't need that either. Enchanted Mending Book. Not leather boots. I'm fishing all this stuff so freaking fast. Look I'm almost at level 50, like that. Okay, back. Hey, welcome back, Faded. By the way, Faded, worth pointing out, by the way, when you do get the Xbox, send a message to TakeingS127. Then when you're when you want to, I have a community world set up in here that I'm just gonna kind of let everybody just run around doing their own thing, and then so that's kind of like my way to kind of get back to the community and stuff like that. So if anybody wants to do that, that's what you can do. Do you mind if I post a link to this clip I'd like you to watch? Okay, as far as I know, I'm not near. I think the link should be fine. I think. If not, I apologize. If you can't post it. But you should be able to. Nope. Okay, well. Is it on YouTube? Because, I mean, I'll search it up. I couldn't remember. I think there was some thing when I went through the auto settings in Twitch, and I think one of them just had it automatically said to not include links. Well, just randomly threw that in the water. All right, sneak it back. Nailed it. Okay. I think definitely is the secrets to be under something. All right. Switch it around. Okay, it was a clip of you saying there's no way he'll get big, and when you do again, I'll send it to you again. I'll say you can make clips. I know people I've seen make clips. You can do that. I've seen one of my followers. He did make a clip or something like that. I'll definitely see it when when I go to edit the stream. Listen, you're probably not wrong, but I'm just saying it's highly unlikely it's gonna happen. It'd be cool. It really would be. But I don't see it happening. At least not anytime in the near foreseeable future. I do appreciate the optimism and the positivity. Listen, if for me, honestly, like definition-wise, like in my mind, big would be like if I had like 100 like followers or something like that. That would be like cool. If I got that, like that'd be enough to like I'd be pretty okay with that. Not even necessarily like subscribers or something like that. If it was just like 100 followers, good. I'm at level 50, by the way. This is how long I've been fishing. Gosh, dang it. I was just going to say maybe when I get next, we should play together sometime. Absolutely. Like I said, more than welcome to stop by in the community world. It's open for all. I don't know if I would ever do it in a party or something like that. I'm not sure. I would maybe do it so that at least the Twitch audience can still hear me. I don't know necessarily. I don't know. See, the problem is like if I unmuted party chat and like that, and say like 500 people like in the game with me, it would get really loud. Look at all this nonsense, okay? I'm tired of getting freaking fish. When you get affiliated, I will sub to you. Aw, thank you. Eventually. I'll get there. And then it looks like all the bots are working. Huzzah! I put up, I think, 2, maybe 3-ish. I think. Thank you. That's very nice, plastic. Oh my gosh. Alright. Last one, then we're gonna sleep. I think I'll maybe give this 2 more days of fishing, and then we'll go from there. Garbage. I'm gonna start streaming when I get in the box. Yeah, see? Like, this is something I've never even like considered like my wildest dreams that I would really want to consider doing, because, and here's some context for you. Literally, it wasn't until I decided that I'm like, hey, you know what? I've never done anything in hard mode like ever. If you check out the like leaderboards and stuff like that in the menu, stuff like that, I've not done one single thing in hard. Like I avoided hard mode in this game like the plague. I dabbled with normal, didn't like it. I think I just liked the relatively safety net that I always had in easy. Like all survival worlds I had were always in easy. I never got out of easy and something like that. And so then I was keep saying that like when everybody started like coming back into the game and stuff like that, I'm like, I can probably get it doing this. But in my mind, I'm like, I don't want to do another survival series on easy, because pretty much for the most part, once you get even just like level 1, like protection 1 level enchantments on like iron armor, you're basically invincible. Like in easy, you can take like a creeper to the face wearing nothing, and you'll take half damage. So, once you get like protection 1 on iron armor, you're basically like invincible. The Ender Dragon, it's definitely not as pesky as it is in Bedrock. It doesn't fly and knock you off, whatever. It's not nearly as bad as it is in Bedrock and stuff like that. So then that's when I decided, I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I want to do something that I've never done before. Something that will definitely take up a lot of my time. I'm like, you know what? I could do like a hard code-ish, because there's no hardcore in Xbox One Edition. So like, well, I'll have to make up my own rules for it. So again, the 1 life, 2 life, I haven't quite figured it out yet, but that's where we're going. And then here we are, 36 parts later. I already died once, because I'm still trying to figure out how the game worked or whatever. I went into the Nether with, I think, Protection 2 level equipment and stuff like that, because I thought that was pretty good. It might have been Protection 1, now that I think about it. But, and then I went to go drop down because I was trying to put a portal on the ground. Landed, took like half damage. Wither skeleton popped around my defenses. 1 swack, and that was it. Everything works. Huzzah! I always liked hard mode, but I wish they actually had hardcore mode and you only had 1 life like Java. Yeah, it would be cool. It would be. With that being said, though, as cool as that would be, I would be, I think, even more of a nervous wreck than I am right now. Like, in my, last part, when I fought the Wither, had absolutely no freaking idea that it was withering me to, death. I thought I still had, a couple seconds left on Apple, something like that. I was at half a heart. I quickly killed the Wither, backed up to avoid its final blast or whatever, and I realized I was going to wither to death. I had the tone of undying, so I would have been fine considering that the Wither was dead. But that literally scared me because I'm like, that literally could have been it, and just that would have been easily 35-ish plus parts down the toilet. And then the fact that if this was true hardcore, just watch that. All that progress just go bam, gone. Is have you heard of that guy who's been doing it for he had that world that he had for 5 years or whatever, and then he gets killed by a baby zombie or whatever? This was I've only had for since I think May 8th. I've been doing this. I've been doing this since May 8th, I believe. So just if all of a sudden it poof vanished, because I think I did it early May, and then I died quickly. I only lasted 5 parts in the first one, and I think I've been doing this since May 8th, May 10th. I'm almost positive it's May 8th. May 8th sounds right. It'd be so defeating, especially because I don't normally dying in this. There's a lot of my friends who play this that they quickly rush out, they get themselves killed left and right, and then they just respawn, go get stuff, whatever. I'm one of those guys that tries to avoid dying, period. I always like Minecraft, but I'm not very good at building, and I'm more good at redstone. It's not on this account, but when I was younger, that wasn't imagination. It was through the roof or whatever like that. Building, I got really good at building stuff, and because I like to make mini games for my friends, and so I did that. I did that for a while, and then it was kind of right around then Minecraft had that drop off in the high school-ish range for me and stuff like that. That's when I'm like, all right, well, then I really had no reason to build stuff like that. Redstone, See, look at this. How many times have I gotten a freaking mending fishing pole, for Pete's sake? We're good at redstone. Yeah, and then, golly, I'm trying to keep up. Redstone, I'm okay at redstone. It's been a while since I've been in this. I recently just did an entire playthrough of Spyro Reignited Trilogy, so I'm kind of have to, like, relearn some of this stuff as I go along. But redstone's kind of a sore subject for me. He disturbed anyone. I always name my survival rules the day I make them on. That'd be smart. That's smart. Well, I made the highlight when I started up because then I made sure I put the new Arcadia because then that was where I put in my old easy mode survival. That it's when that highlight was made was when I just finished streaming because it used to be, if then I got tired, I would just stream and then I would make the highlight like same day. So that's why there's a part of me that says I've been doing it since May 8th. And here we are, July 26th. So 2 months strong. But that's smart. That'd be smart to change that. I should see about like making like seeds after like dates. That'd be kind of cool. I'm just getting so much like mending gear. I don't need it. Faded, this is another thing too. I think the one thing I think would actually be kind of cool is they have grindstones in Bedrock. If they had a grindstone in this edition of Minecraft, the Xbox One edition, not Bedrock, all this like enchanted like random gear you get, even like the broken stuff, even if it didn't give you much XP, I would totally flush all this like enchanted gear down for experience. And then I'd just be rich in experience. Like that would be my own like XP farm. It's just to like continually like get all the stuff from like this mob dungeon stuff like that. Just grindstone all that away into XP and then just give me that. That'd be great. Oh, I forgot to ask you before I decided to watch your song. Wait, hang on. Gotta read that again. I can't believe I forgot to ask you before I decided to watch you for a long time. I need to know. Okay. What is my favorite color? Well, maybe my blue shulker box might give you a hint. Wink, wink. As a matter of fact, I like the blue so much in this game because this game has such wonderful blues. It used to be. I don't think it's in this one, or no, it's for sure not in any of my survival ones. Again, it's not on this account, I believe. It's probably on a different account. Hang on, let me get this last fish. So my current house, I always make like my house kind of like the same way. It's kind of like this layout or whatever, but instead of wood or like stone or whatever, I did diamonds, lapis, diamonds, lapis, diamonds, lapis. That's why this configuration is so weird. Is then this would be just a middle block, so everything would like line up that way. And then I had lapis for a floor. That was fun. Cobalt blue. Okay, yeah. Yeah, cobalt blue's a really good blue. I don't know what would be a good blue. Like, that's a good blue. This water here's a good blue. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. Sleep. Yeah, cobalt blue, I think that's probably up there in, like, good blues. Like, oh, and then That also should be another good clue. This was one thing I advocated for a long time to be a thing, and that was blue beds. Like, to be able to, like, dye your beds, like, a different color. And when they came up that you could dye your bed, that was literally, like, first thing I did. I kept a separate one, red, just, you know, I would always have, like, that old school, like, Minecraft, you know, stuff like that. But, no, first thing I did, especially when the achievements came out, I'm like, I'm freaking dyeing this sucker blue. You know, I get my own freaking blue bed. Absolutely. Absolutely. No. And so then if I ever have to like make like beds, obviously, you know, you're gonna get like a white one like pretty quickly because since they all have to be the same color, whatever. But then immediately, like, first thing I do is dye it red. And then after I dye it red, and you sit on that for a while, then you dye it blue. That's the way to do it. I'm tired of getting saddles, man. How old am I? Actually, you know what? I think I'm okay with that. I am 24 years old. I'm an old man. Very old. Gosh! Oh, and I totally did not drop off these name tags. I found these name tags for like literally like 3 days, something like that. There we go. Hang on, there is it. You parrots scare the death out of me. Fun fact: if you really want to stay on your toes for mobs, get a freaking parrot. Those things will scare the daylights out of you. They're cool, don't get me wrong. I love having parrots. It's nice having like tameable pets and stuff like that. But those suckers, with the creeper noises and everything else, like witch noises and stuff like that, and make it appear like they're right outside your freaking house, even though you've like torch gridded the snot out of your house. Guarantee. You know someone that's 102? Dang. I don't know what's the oldest person I know. I think 96. Somewhere in that range, I think is the oldest person that I know. But no, I'm old. I'm an old man. Alright. We're gonna give this maybe a little bit more time. And then I think I might want to cut here. It sucks because this is such like a nice like momentum stuff like that, but it's like I've already like gone like well over like, you know, my 60-minute like max. But this is okay. This is what, you know, I like having. This is kind of like communication, stuff like that. This is where I don't mind. But we've met like a lot. It just keeps. Oh, I'm sorry. That's sad. I'm almost to 51, by the way. I started this at like 46, 47. I've gained 4 levels from fishing, of all things. I'm getting all this stuff coming in. I'm just not getting anything out of it. I haven't gotten a book in like a half hour. Book. No. I mean, I don't mind this because this is, you know, what I'm doing with it. But seriously, gosh, dang it. Give me something else. I gotta put this back. Oh, thank you, Faden. Appreciate that. Really do. I appreciate all the support that I'm getting. It's been great. I really love it. and this is kind of why I'm putting, or at least I'm trying to put more of the effort into streaming more than I am like YouTube. Keep in mind, I'm still trying to put in the effort into YouTube. It's just I don't see a lot of progression in this. You know, because I always say, you know, it's like, oh, you know, if anybody has any stuff that they want to see, or, you know, tell me what you want to like see of this kind of thing. You know, shoot me something. You know, give me something, you know, that they want to see. They wanted to see Yu-Gi-Oh, so I'm like, all right, well, I'll put that out there, and so that does okay. I have all the streams that I've done for the series backlogged to Kingdom Come. I have so much of my my streams backlogged. If memory serves, if I finish editing all these streams, stuff like that, I have it on YouTube. So a new video will come out every Thursday at 2 Central Time, give or take. It's somewhere in that region. Central Time is just where I think is where I get the most time for it. I'm trying to figure out what was like, you know, the main time zone or stuff like that, but somewhere in my mind, like 2 Central, you know, that's it's always been. I've had that for like 5 years, and I feel like it's worked pretty good. Oh, I threw that. You know how like sometimes when you go fishing, you get leather boots? I always wear those when I'm fishing for luck. Oh, okay. Well, hang on. If you want to talk about good luck here, hang on. I'll show you something, Faden. I'll show you something. This is where I have like a whole bunch of like the stuff I do get from fishing. How about that noise? Protection 3 on Breaking 3, Feather Falling 4, Depth Strata 1. Fish that. And then that, I enchanted for that one. But that, I got from one. Like your house, by the way. Thank you. It's still coming along, but for the most part, like it's pretty good. It's kind of a unconventional way I would have made it. Like I don't think I would have ever like attached this farm the way I did. Which, by the way, this thing needs to be, like, fixed. Like, if there's one thing I've had, like, my to-do list for a long time, mentally, not on the board, is this thing needs to be, like, revamped and, like, expanded out. Like, I have all this just one line of wheat and then one line of carrots, stuff like that. I need to expand all this stuff out. But, yeah, here's my, kind of like my, like, suggestion board, stuff like that. So, you know, stuff to build. This is, like, stuff to do. I have a woodland mansion I need to clear out. I'm preparing the beacon. I did do that. I did fight the Wither and explore the mine shaft, so I'm still kind of working on that. But yeah. Thank you. Oosh. Somebody asked for a house tour like 2 streams ago, give or take. I can't remember. I'm breaking 3. Gosh! And then, you know, then Sugar King, tree farm over there. And then that's just a rail that takes me to my spawn house. Which, by the way, I literally made, like, on the fly. I literally just did that with, like, whatever I had on me. Oh. So, spawn house, not great. Sometimes, if I'm getting it, look, I like to take a break working on the projects. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, maybe not. I would do that, but since today is Friday, I have it so I at least put in some variants on stuff that I would do in this. So I have it, the fishing streams on Friday, because then this kind of gives a good opportunity for me to actually like re-chat more and stuff like that, because I'm not really doing anything like fighting. I'm not doing anything. Oh my gosh! Come on! Look at this thing. Protection 3, sharpness 3, knockback 2. Come the freak on! Ugh! This game's teasing me. Gosh. But yeah, I have it. So Friday is just where it's supposed to be. I only stream for an hour. Now I'm at an hour and a half. I just try to stream for the hour, and then if anybody comes in, we'll just, have a good time. Just do whatever. Because it's not like I'm really gonna do anything important anyway. Then the weekend streams are kind of like like toss up whatever. On Monday, if I do stream it, then it's just I do only things that start with M. So I'll mine, I'll do mini games, lose a lot, and then get salty about it. But but that's when because then that actually works out pretty great then, because then on Monday, then that's when I can get a whole bunch of this mining stuff done. That's when I can actually work on the beacon more. And then the other days, like Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday, or whatever, my stream schedule is kind of up in the air, really. Is then that's just kind of whatever. But on Monday it's mining and mini games. Friday, straight up fishing. Because then this is just the easiest way. I think I had that the community wanted a stream Saturday where I do it with the community or something like that. I don't know. It would depend, because it would just depend on if I work or not. I only can be able to stream this in my free time, and I don't have a ton of it, which is why I had it so it's only be an hour. Gosh, how many bones? Because then that would give me enough time to actually go in, make a highlight, whatever. Edit the stream if I need to do anything, put it into YouTube, and then backlog it. Which I don't know if I did mention that I do have the backlog till May of next year. Okay, that makes sense. I'm not really streaming, so I really don't think about reading chat and anything yeah, I know. At least not yet. I know, it's crazy when you really think about that. The Xbox app, this is just here for some context here, is, so obviously you can't see it because I think it's just the way the Xbox app is, by the way. Hello. Oh, that was a mistake, my friend. Wait, did that rile them all up? Kind of riled them up. Oh, that got annoying. Okay, 1, 2. Oh, you're gonna drown. Oh, you're gonna drown. There we go. Okay. Okay. Come back over here. There's 3. Where's 4? Where's 4? Where's 4? Oh. Hey, come on. Come on. Forward, please. Up, 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 up. Good boy. Good job, guys. Thanks for protecting me. I appreciate you guys. He's not. Okay, anyway. Baby zombie distraction. So I have it so the stream marker, this is the only thing I have on my screen that no one else can see is... That's a skeleton. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Yeah, I have a stream marker here. So it's telling me how long I've been streaming, which is, it says is 94 minutes, which is, I have the bots there just for my own peace of mind, essentially. And then it tells me how many people are watching, and it says currently it's 2. And then there's 2 other symbols I really don't know what it's for. I think it's a setting, and then my microphone, which says that my microphone is playing. Which I don't understand how I did not notice that in the last stream, because I was muted for half the stream or something like that. I don't know. No. Should have put the book away. But yeah, that's all you have from just the Xbox app. I stream this directly from Xbox. I don't do it through the actual like Twitch site, and I don't have it like hooked up to a computer or whatever. It's it's pretty bad. I'm reading chat through my phone. I'm not anywhere near my actual like main like setup for how I normally do video, something like that. So I'm just streaming this directly from the Twitch app on Xbox, and then I'm just reading chat through my phone. What do you think? I'm not sure if I want to be a PG, family-friendly, clean, or just be myself when I stream. Okay. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Is if you're going to do the the Twitch YouTube combo and stuff like that, if you're going to be yourself, then YouTube's probably not going to like that, because if you swear a lot, especially like F word and stuff like that, YouTube doesn't like that. There's some other words that they don't like, but like that one's like straight up like no, they don't like that. So if you're just trying to like start out, it's the PG family friendly kind of thing is what gets out there most. If YouTube and Twitch realize that you're more like safe to watch, then they'll promote your stuff out there. I would kind of here's kind of what I'm thinking is if you could kind of find a like compromise, you could be yourself, because I'm telling you right now, that's the biggest thing. Is if you're not going to be yourself, and if you have to like limit yourself like so much that people can tell that it's fake, they're not going to watch it. Like that's just the big thing, So that's why everything that I do, it's pretty much me to the most part. There's some stuff that I'm limiting myself up. It's not in language and stuff like that, but there's just some other stuff that I trying to avoid talking about. And so then I won't talk about that kind of stuff. And then, I just, because it's you're an entertainer. You're trying to put on, something that everybody like wants to see. So you can find kind of like a middle ground, stuff like that, where if you could be yourself and then sort of be family friendly, at least early on, then, like when you kind of like build up your audience, stuff like that, and that's kind of when you could be a little bit more loose, a little bit more yourself, etc., etc. I swear very rarely, but I'm not going to do YouTube. Okay, and that's fine. If you're going to just do just like just straight up Twitch, make sure that you archive all your streams and stuff like that. So then, if anybody wants to see you do like Minecraft or whatever like that, I realized the archiving thing was a little bit too long. So there's a part of me where it's like I make the highlights and I keep the highlights and just I leave the highlights there, so that people at least see the highlights, and see like what I do. This is what I'm putting out here, and then they come see the stream basically. And then if they wanted to see like where I started like from the beginning, then they have to go to the YouTube and at least look at it. I'm not saying to like subscribe, like, and ring the bell notification. That's forget that. Okay, no, we're not even gonna like bother to attempt with that. It's just it's mainly just there as the YouTube archives, and then Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and then like whatever else I wanted to do. I didn't mind YouTube when I came to like the editing and stuff like that, but eventually it got tasking. I was doing it for like 2-3 other channels. They like asked me to like do and stuff like that, and then it got annoying and tasking. So then that's when it's like, oh, you should try Twitch streaming. It's so much easier. It's literally, it's just you slap an export on that, edit the stream, download it, whatever, edit, bam, done. It's so much easier. Thank you for the advice. No problem. Not a problem. My pleasure. Ow. I have, like, the funny bone in my elbow. Alright. I'm getting uncomfortable. Alright. I have to kind of, like, lean up a little bit. Okay. Alright. Feel a bit better. Keep in mind, Faded, I'm not going to be streaming for too much longer. Like I said, I think I'm going to give this... Let's see, what time is it right now? At least Minecraft-wise? About noonish? Yeah, I think I'm going to go one more full day. Why does this game hate me so much? I know if you can stream together. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I have it with a couple other people I know that I do co-streams and stuff like that. That would be pretty cool. Ow. I'll tell you what though. That's a big thing. Is you get into like the co-streams with people. You know, if you do it with like party chat and stuff like that, and then people can see like different perspectives on how people do that. I do that with a couple other buddies of mine who stream on Twitch too. People love that. I'll tell you right now. I found out recently with when we first started doing this, because I have it with another Twitch streamer named Not Voltage, whatever. People love seeing that kind of stuff because then they can kind of go back and forth between perspectives, stuff like that. So it's really good for both channels. I'm getting so much mending gear. It's taking me off. And now I feel I'm just recycling stuff. But that's also the biggest thing too, is if you are going to do Twitch, you got to reach out. and I think that's where my biggest problem comes in, is sometimes it's just you get so focused into something, and so then like minigames, so there was people who were commenting all over the place when I was playing minigames on Monday, and I'm like, I'm trying to read as I go along, but it's kind of hard to do both at the same time. That's one thing I wish that they could do on the Twitch app for Xbox, is display chat. I think that'd be kind of cool. But it sadly doesn't. I've looked at it. You know, you would have to, you know, do everything like the right, proper way, yada, 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 whatever. But no, this was always kind of easy enough for me to do like the PG family friendly stuff, because I don't swear at all, period. It's already, you know, I guess the only thing I can think of is like an unfavorable kind of sort of thing. Like, people don't like it, which is probably why YouTube doesn't like it, is to like excessive profanity. So it was just kind of one of the things. It's like, just cut it out entirely. Oh gosh, okay. One time in a mending book in my survival, I put on a parfish. Yes! Mixer app does that, but who streams to... Who streams to Mixer anyway? It cracks me up because now that like Microsoft like owns Minecraft, they're like, yeah, do it on Mixer. And it's like, and then you think to yourself, it's like, you're freaking kidding me, who streams to Mixer anyway? it's a very sad but very true thing. It's like, Microsoft, who are you kidding, man? Like, just stop. Good job though putting the mending on Pufferfish though. That was tier 1 play. It's not like those things are like super rare, hard to get or whatever. Nah, you did it. You did it right. You know what would be a cool thing you could do for stream one day? Lay it on me. Lay it on me. I'm all ears. What if you made a copy world and let people have a tour on the copy world? Yeah, I can probably do that. The only thing... I mean, theoretically, this is... And by the way, this is the other thing, too, I like with the consoles, compared to Bedrock, is I can show people on the one I have now, but I would just have to exit and not save whatever. I would definitely keep a backup regardless, in case, you know, something would happen like that. But, yeah, I could just show people, like, on the main one and then just not save it. Can't do that in Bedrock, though. Whatever you do, the damage is done. You lost all your stuff, fell off the end. That sucks. Start over. That's annoying. That's annoying. I hate that. Everything, no matter what, is just it's a save and exit. There's no here. Like there's no exit without saving. That setting does not exist. Settles. Almost at level 50 freaking 2, by the way. I've gained almost 6 levels-ish from fishing. The hard way. Like, this is like the slow stuff. Like, the further you go up in this thing, you know, the less progression the experience carries you. This is 6 from fishing. This is not even like from like XP farming. This is fishing. I think that's just part of the game. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you got a point. You got a good point. Yeah, I see what you're saying now. I see what you're saying. Good point. Good point. Chat actually suggested a while back. I had a couple people that said this for chat and stuff like that. That I should have it. So I should apply these rules to the community world, but just make it like hard mode, stuff like that. Always play on hard mode, and then I don't know. It would maybe be if you died. Like start over like next day, like you just be done for the day. I don't know. But then like if I died, I don't know. That's where I would, I don't know, like maybe give myself like host privilege or something like that. I don't know. But then it wouldn't be like true survival, if you know what I mean. I don't know. That's where I feel like that I would run into some problems with the community world, because if I died, then how do I limit myself, you know? The reason I have is just in case someone... Yeah. But see, thankfully, it's the one preventative measure that Xbox One has, is you have to be... We both have to be, like, mutual, like followers of each other for me to invite people onto this world. And I feel like, you know, first off, if you ask nicely, that's one thing. But they're like, you know, I've had people that's like, oh, can I please join blah, 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 whatever. Well, that's what I have the community world for. You know, because then in case somebody does decide they want to, like, do something like grief my house or whatever, then by all means do whatever have you. But you can mess around with it in the community world. That's that's you know, something for the community to decide to do, not me. That'd be kind of cool, only 1 life per day. Yeah, I know. Because then it kind of like limits it, and then it makes sense. Because then it'd still be hardcore-esque without... It'd be the closest thing I think Minecraft Xbox could get to hardcore. It's just a 1 life per day kind of thing. Oh, well, that wasn't anything important anyway. But again, it's just, it would kind of just trying to figure out the whole how do I limit myself thing. Because if I die, you know, then that's it for me for the day. But then what if I have like 2 other people doing their own thing? It's like, hey guys, I died. Get off the, you know, the world. It's like, do I really want to do that? No, that's rude. So I'm gonna real quick just put this stuff away while I'm thinking about it. Once again, I've had that book for like 3 days. I've had that potato salad for like 3 days. 3 days! We'll go this way now. I feel it would be unfair in a sense that sometimes you die. There's no way to save yourself, so it's not like... Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Like I said, it's weird. Like, I don't know how I would do it. The only thing I could think of is, and so here, I'll, you know, see what you think about this idea. Is at spawn, or like if I like respawned in my bed or whatever, I could replace the bed, but then say like I build like my house like miles and miles away or whatever. I have to break my bed, re-die. And then I would just camp out at spawn, and then I would have like some kind of like spawn hut essentially, where I would just have, you know, essentially just the stuff to keep me like safe, like, leather armor, stone sword, food, you know, just like the bare bones stuff to like keep me alive until the stream's over. But then the other problem I would have with it, it's then Twitch would be able to see what other people were doing, but then I wouldn't be able to see then what everybody else is doing, because again, the limitations I have on me dying, iffy, because then if I die, I'm basically stuck in like the spawn hut till the stream ends. So You know, because then everybody else could be doing like crazy, like there's gonna be a person exploring like the stronghold kind of thing. It's like, oh, cool. What are you doing? I'm in the spawn hut waiting out my punishment. Lily pads. Get rid of that. Yeah, but the stream is boring for the few. Exactly. But again, that's the only thing I could think of. Literally, it's the only thing I could think of. Is if I died, give myself host privileges, turn myself invisible, and then teleport to like everybody else, and then just follow them for the rest of the stream. Again, it's just the only problem though is then, like for that, it would disable achievements and whatever have you. I mean, if everybody who came on to it was fine, that you couldn't get achievements in it and stuff like that, cool. Then that's fine. You know, it could just kind of be just a. Again, this is the whole point of the community world was just so anybody could do whatever they want. But if it was for, like, you know, to all get together and do like achievements or like do whatever, then that's where I kind of feel like, well, what would more people want to see? Like, would they want to see a good stream, or would they want to see like a legit, you know, kind of way how to do stuff? I need to go to sleep. Gosh, I've almost been streaming for 2 hours. Jeez. So if you wanted to know, I think there's the only way you could work is if you had no life restrictions. Fair. Okay. Yeah. I hear you. But now, again, the problem I have with that is... Because then, alright, then, yeah, that's fine. But then everybody else is limited to a 1 life per day basis. But then, you know... Good example is, say I say, oh yeah, PvP's fine, or whatever, okay? Say they kill me. I'm like, well, I have unlimited lives. I can do whatever. And then I'll just come back, go get my stuff, and then kill you. And then if you die, that's it for you. You know what I'm saying? It's a weird thing. Why do I have a letter? Oh, all right. Yeah, I'll show you. Okay. I'm getting ready to end this, by the way, Fade. Just hope you know that. Okay. So, I never really thought about this. So it originates there for the anvil. The problem that you can't see from the way this anvil is its durability. If you use the ladder, though, then you can get on top of it, which is why the ladder's here. It's because... Isn't like just so see the durability of it, and of course since it's 1 away from the ceiling, yeah, that doesn't work out really. It would be something to talk about. I know. It's again literally the only thing I got is to enable host privileges, because then that's fine, because then the 1 life per day thing works for everybody. Okay, except, you know, because it even works for me, because then, you know, I put like some restraint on myself that I'm not like immune from like all the rules or whatever. It's just how upset would everybody be if you couldn't get achievements? So, all right, there we are. 2 hours. Okay, well, I just want to know. I enjoyed that stream. Thank you, Faden. I really do appreciate all the input that you put into the stream. That was really great. And I think I'm going to get ready to end this right here. I'm going to go... All right, I'll go 4 more. go 4 more. Then whatever I get it, is whatever I get. But definitely thank you so much for sticking around, Fade. I really do appreciate that, all the support and everything like that. I'll definitely be sure to check out the clip that you made for the channel. I'm telling you still right now, though, it ain't gonna happen. The concept of making it big is not gonna happen. And if it does, I will immediately eat my own words on it. And that's fine. I will own up to it. I'm just saying, it's not gonna happen. Alright, that's it. I'm done. I'm done. That's it. Got another meeting. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. Done, 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 done. Done, 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 so done. Alrighty, well. Thank you so much, Fade, and everybody else who stuck around for the stream. And this has been the Game 127. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching today's stream and the YouTube archive and everything like that. Be sure to stay tuned in next time. I think either Sunday stream, I think is what's up next. And I'll still kind of figure out what I'm going to do for that. You know, Monday's still the same, mining and minigames. Got to get that beacon, you know, fixed up and everything. And so I just want to thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Thank you everybody so much for watching. God bless and have a great one. Bye.